Hi guys, today we are going to multiply. More specifically, we're going to multiply multiple digit numbers. So we'll start off, I'm going to label these example A, example B, example C, and example D. So for example A, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this 2 by this 2. Well, 2 times 2 is 4. Next, I'm going to take this 2 here and I'm going to multiply it by that 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So 32 times 2 is 64. And that's how you do example A. Example B, I'm going to multiply the 6 times the 7. Well, 6 times 7 is 42. But that 4, I need to put it up here. All right. So now I take that 7. Okay. So now I take the 7 and I multiply it by the 4. Well, 4 times 7 is 28. And then I'm going to add 4 more to it. So it's 28 plus 4, and that's 32. So 46 times 7 is 322. All right, now let's do example C. So I'll multiply the 7 times the 8. 7 times 8 is 56. But I take that 5 and I move it up top. Now I take that 8 and I multiply it by the 6. So 8 times 6 is 48. And then I add 5. So 48 plus 5 is 53. All right, now I put a 0 here because there's 2 digits in this row. So I'm going to put a 0 there. And now I take this 4, multiply it by 7. Well, 4 times 7 is 28. But I take that 2 and I move it up top. So now I multiply the 4 times the 6, which is 24. And then I add 2. 24 plus 2 is 26. So now I add these together. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 8 is 11. So I carry the 1. 1 plus 5 plus 6 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So the answer is 3,216. Now, let's do example D. I'm going to multiply the 7 times the 5, which is 35. But I carry that 3, and I put it up top right over the 4. So now I multiply the 5 times the 4, which is 20, plus 3, and that's 23. Well, I still have to take this 2 and I have to carry it up top. Now I do 5 times 2. Well, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Now, because there are 2 digits in this row, that means there's going to be 2 rows here. So I'll put a 0 here. Then I'm going to do 3 times 7, which is 21. So I'll put the 1 here, and I'll carry the 2 up here. Then I'll do the 3 times the 4, which is 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So I'll put the 4 there, and I will carry the 1 up here. And then I'll do 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Now I add those together. 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. And 1 plus 7 is 8. I put my comma there. So the answer is 8,645. And that's how you multiply